I'm live now on YouTube, and I'm live also on Twitter. Hello, every single person. I'm not doing a sign on tune today because I'm also on Instagram and it will not play there. So I just want to be nice and fair to my Instagram viewers. It's such a beautiful day to be alive. I hope you had a good weekend. I did. I really hope you did too. It's another beautiful Monday and the very first day in the month of November. Wow, the year is gone. We're in the 11th month, and in a few weeks we'll be saying bye bye to 2021 and saying welcome to 2022. And that's why today I've come to challenge you to say no to self sabotage. Say no to self sabotage. And that's what we're saying today. You know, it's so easy to self sabotage without knowing it. It's so easy. It can be on your blind spot. But today we're going to say no to self sabotage. So thank you, everybody. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. Thank you so much for joining. Over the last few months, we've talked about several things. So from security to personal security, home security. We even talked about kidnap and assassination. Wow, we went that deep. Talked about depression, talked about mental health, talked about diet, several things we did talk about. But my question to you is, which one have you acted upon? I remember when we talked about diet, somebody came on live and said, the facilitator doctor had said, oh wow, a good combo will be ewedu and bananas, and just make it into a smoothie. And I know quite a lot of people said anyama, but I told myself I will try it. But I kept wondering, how would that really taste? So I did, and I'm happy to tell you it was beautiful. Yes, I could still smell it was a ewedu. Of course, I knew it was a ewedu I was drinking, but it was easy to drink, it was easy to take in, and much more, it was very beneficial to me. So I'm encouraging everybody, whatever you have learned on Knocks to Nuggets, please act on it. It's not power until you act. Knowledge is only potential power. When you act, it becomes power. So good morning, Julie. Good morning, Binta. Good morning, Ramatu. Always good to see all of you. Josh, good morning. Thank you so much for being here. So today, say no to self-sabotage. What is self-sabotage? Self-sabotage is when we actively or passively take steps to prevent ourselves from reaching our goals. So we say people sabotage us. So you had a plan and someone just threw in a stud and you could not achieve your plan and say, oh, that person sabotaged it. But when it's self-sabotage, that's tough. I know the truth. The devil can actually not get you except he uses you. The easiest way for the devil to get you is to use you. Self-sabotage, it's a behavior that can affect practically every aspect of your life, be it relationship, be it career, be it personal goals, even health goals, weight loss, whatever it is. Self-sabotage can actually be that stud that will prevent you from getting to your destination. It's a behavior, it's a thought pattern. It holds you back from and prevents you from doing what you want to do and what you know you ought to do. That's what it does. And it's so tough when you are the one stopping yourself. When it's the devil, it's easier. But when it's you, like we always will crack the joke that when we get to heaven, sometimes we have blamed the devil for it. Say, no, Yomi, that one was not me. Just look at the mirror. It was you. And that's so true. Many times it's so easy to shift the blame. Oh, it's the devil. Many times it's not the devil, it's what we have allowed. It's self sabotage. If you don't self sabotage, it's tough for the devil to get you. I want to emphasize that. And the difference between you and your success and your best self is not God and is not devil. That distance is filled totally by you. So today I want to challenge you to get up and do something about it. I'll look at some symptoms of self-sabotage. I just want you to have a mirror in front of you and ask yourself, does this describe me? And I'll tell you the one that describes me and what I'm doing about it. So you tell yourself the one that concerns you and what you're doing about it. Still on self-sabotage, you can pray for money till your eyes are blue. Like my pastor will say, Bishop Michael Konkwo, if money starts falling from the sky, please don't pick it. It's counterfeit. When you pray for money, God will give you ideas. He will give you connections. You have still got to get up and do something about it. Any prayer that makes God totally responsible for the answer is an irresponsible prayer. And I know you are not irresponsible, so you will not pray an irresponsible prayer. So I'm challenging you today to rise up and get something. What self-sabotage? I described as an elephant in the room. So you are aware of it. You know it's there. Rather than confronting it, you pray, you fast, you wish it would go. No, don't pray, don't fast and wish it will go. I need you to do something about it. And that's where I'm saying, what are some signs of self-sabotage? Number one, procrastination. Aha. That's number one. Procrastination, we always say, it's a thief of time. I agree. What are you doing about it? What's procrastination? It's delaying or stalling on things that you ought to get done. You know you ought to get it done, but somehow, I'll start tomorrow. I'll start day after. I'll start next week. Oh, you mean I missed November 1. Let me wait for December 1. Ah, it's the middle of the month already. No, 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 no. I can't start something new at the middle of the month. Let's wait to the end of the month. And you keep procrastinating. You keep pushing. You keep pushing. And before you know what is happening, time is gone. That which you ought to do, you have not done. That is procrastination. I don't know if it's happened to you before. You had it and something came to your mind and you said, I need to call somebody. I need to call Binton now. And just like, well, I'll call her later. I'll call her later. And then the day goes. I'll call her later the next day. I'll call her later. Finally, you called and say, oh, why didn't you call me yesterday? I just left town now. I'm like, oh gosh, it did occur to me. You occurred. Did you do anything? No, you procrastinated. It's self sabotage. That can cost you a contract. It can cost you billions, millions. It can cost you your health. It can cost you a career goal. It can cost you anything. Procrastination. I know, full disclosure, I'm very guilty of it. I'll tell you that for free. I know when I was putting this together, as I thought and meditated over it again and again, I said, Yomi, you are guilty here. So what did I decide to do? I told myself, no more procrastination. What have I been procrastinating about? Okay, so I'd planned to have a program on Instagram Live, possibility series with PY. So I'd said to myself, I want to have that. And then I went ahead, I had the logo design, I had the backdrop design. And first of all, I said, no, the logo is not ready. So I kept procrastination. I can't start without the logo being ready. I can't start without the logo being ready. Then the logo got ready. So, oh, no, they need to do something bigger. So it can be like a backdrop. I said, I want to do a backdrop. Then the backdrop got ready. Ah, it's middle of August now. No, I'll start end of August. Ah, no, I'm busy this August. No, can't start end of August now. Let's start 1st of September. Then September came. No, 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 no. Let's start middle of September. And I kept procrastinating until today. Possibility series with PY has not started, but today I'm biting that bullet from Wednesday this week. Whether I like it or yes, it's starting. So ask yourself, what have you been procrastinating about? What's that thing you know you ought to do? Is there a program you need to run? Is there a course? And there's so many free online courses. Some of us will start the course and they will just take lesson one, take lesson two, and off we go. I thought you could say Jack Robinson, the course is over. People have gotten certified. Say, I wish I continued. Stop wishing. Do something about it today. What else is a sign of self-sabotage? Self-criticism. Now, I love the way the dictionary defined this. Just another phrase, another word. It said it's self-depreciation. Now, if you're an accountant, think about it. When you depreciate something, so you buy a vehicle today is worth 20 million, and your account people says we have to put on depreciation. So by the next day, 20% depreciation because we want to write off the cost over the next 5 years. So by the next year, it's no longer 20 million, it's 20 million minus 20%. And gradually by the 5th year, that car is worth zero in your books, even if it's worth $1 billion in the market. Did you hear that? In your own books, it's worth nothing. Are you worth anything in your own sight? Are you self-depreciating? Are you making yourself insignificant to you? There's a story in the Bible that I always think about when I talk about self-criticism and self-depreciation. It was children of Israel when they went to spy out the promised land. And they came back and they said to Joshua, we went there. The land is a land of milk. Oh, they said to, sorry, that's to Moses. Said, it's a land of milk and honey. Everything God said about that land is true. But we saw giants there, and we were in our own sight as grasshoppers, and so were we in their sight. If you self depreciate, the world cannot put value on you. Is a big deal in self sabotage. If you self depreciate, the world cannot put value on you. It's not humility. No, don't deceive yourself. I'm only being humble. No, you are self depreciating. No, no. Today, say no to self depreciation, self criticism. Look at yourself and tell yourself, I'm worth a lot. Look at yourself in the mirror and love yourself and appreciate yourself and celebrate yourself and tell yourself all the nice things. Paint your future, see your future, and be that future. You can do it. So today, say no to self sabotage. Number 3 sign of self sabotage: overindulgence, excess, immoderation. So you should, by 7 I shouldn't eat anymore. I'm trying to lose weight. By 8 you feel hungry. Say, okay, I won't take carrot. I won't take no. I won't take that. Can I just have a glass of a fizzy drink? Just a glass. It won't hurt. Overindulgence. It hurts. It's little drops of water that make a mighty ocean. It hurts. So don't deceive yourself. Oh, I've had the carbs for today, so no more. And then somebody passes you by and you see this yummy, yummy, yummy cake, and you cannot just take your eyes off it. And you're like, wow, can I just have a bite? Don't overindulge. It's a form of self sabotage. It would stop you from getting to that destiny, that goal, that place, that desire that you have. It will stop you. And another sign of self sabotage, now this caught my attention, is disorganization. It leads to inefficiency. So you start this, you drop, you start this, you drop, start this. So we come to your office, you see your table, and it's work all over, and none is being done. None is being completed. You are halfway done on everything. Organize yourself. So today is a Monday, good day to start. What do you want to achieve this week? Write it down. What will you achieve today? Circle those ones. What's the order of priority? Which one will you do first? Begin to number them. And as you do them, tick them. You'll be shocked. You'll be excited by the time the day is over. And you can see the things you have achieved. And you'll be so excited. Say, wow, I did this. Yes, you did. You know why? You did not self-sabotage. Don't get disorganized. Arrange yourself. Put yourself together. Plan your day the night before. Plan your week the weekend before. Plan your month before you get into the month, and plan your year before you get into the year. Sometime towards the end of the year, we'll be looking at how to make 2022 your best year yet. I want to have a dear friend join me in the house. I won't let that cat out of the bag yet. I'll keep it until then. So put yourself together. Tying up with self-criticism or self-depreciation is lack of appreciation of who you are and what you have. That's part of self-depreciation. So you just look at yourself. Oh, the grasshopper me. Who told you you're a grasshopper? The world is seeing the giant. You are seeing the grasshopper. And guess what? Very soon you will convince us all to see you as grasshopper. Another thing, and this one is so easy to do. Another thing in self-sabotage sign is blaming others when things go wrong. So you're always looking for who did it, who is at fault, who did this, who is the person that. No, take responsibility. You see, in life, we are all on the journey of leadership. You might not have a title called leader yet, but somebody somewhere is following you. And one attribute that you must have as a leader is ability to take responsibility. When things go wrong, first of all, look inwards. What could I have done differently that will give me a different result? How will I have handled this that I've gotten a better result. Think, sit back, look at it very well and take action. Stop blaming others. Like my mother will always say, if you point a finger at one, at least one, two, three are coming back to you. So you pointed one out. One, two, three are pointing to you. And if you're not careful, even the fourth one might begin to point to you. So stop pointing at the next person. Take a mirror, look at yourself. When things go wrong, take responsibility. And another thing, and this one is huge, is fear of failure. What if I fail? What if I'm wrong? What if I don't get it right? What if they don't like me? What if it does not succeed? What if it succeeds? What if they like you? What if they have been waiting for you to show up? What if it's positive? Don't get too afraid to fail that you do nothing. Fear of failure paralyzes. You're just sitting down there and say, what if, what if? No what ifs. Get it done. And you have what it takes. You can do it. Refuse. Tell yourself, failure is nothing but another opportunity to know how not to do something. That is what failure is. Another opportunity not to do something in a particular way. You just learned. It's a school, and every day you are getting better. Don't fear failure. Fear not trying. And the final one I want to talk about today is perfectionism. So until it's all together right, until I get that logo and I get that backdrop and I have that studio and the color is this and the this is this and the that is that. Let me tell you something. Perfection is a journey. You can never get there. So you better just start. That's the truth. Perfectionism is a journey. The only perfect person is God. And trust me, you are not God. You may be his deputy, but you are not him. And I'm so happy that you are not God. And I'm sure you are also happy that you are not God. So I haven't listed all of these 8 things that are signs of self-sabotage, particularly perfectionism. If you're a perfectionist, stop. It can lead to mental health challenge. It will stop you from moving forward. It will stop you from taking action. It will paralyze you. And then you discover it was only a mirage. Because what you thought is perfect yesterday, today is no longer, because something new has come out. Every day people are innovating. People are not sleeping. People are thinking. At the speed of light, things are changing. So when you think you have achieved, I want to go to bed and say, let me sleep. Hey, something new is about to start. So how do I conquer self-sabotage? So I've said so many things. 8 things. Number 1, admit it. Admit it. Give it up. Oh, I've been procrastinating. Oh, I've been holding myself back for fear of failure. Oh, I have been doing this. Admit it. Don't try to say, no, that's not me. That one, not me. It might be somebody else. No, admit it. Number 2, find a trusted friend you can talk to about it. If it's such a personal thing, find a trusted friend that you can talk to about it. Let me tell you something about keeping the circle of friends you keep. You are the average of the 5 people around you. Who are those around you? If you say, I don't have anybody I can talk to, I'm asking myself, who are you really? Why won't you have a trusted friend? I didn't say 5, I didn't say 3, I didn't say 2, I said 1. You should have somebody you can talk to. Like I say, look, on this journey, I'm self-sabotaging myself in this area. Can you help me? Just talking about it alone is therapeutic. That person can be your accountability partner. That person can help you walk through the process and then bite the bullet and take action. Like I just told you my story and I'm saying I'm taking action. This Wednesday, Instagram, I'm coming. Hey, I've committed myself. I've got to do it. That's it. Bite the bullet. Don't wait until all the conditions are perfect. They never will. But then, I'm saying bite the bullet, let me even ask you, do you really know what you want in that area? Do you really know? If you don't, just stop and ask yourself, who am I? In this area, what do I want to achieve? Come to that conversation with yourself. Befriend yourself. Be your own best friend and tell yourself the truth. What else do you need to do? Start making small changes. Don't wait until everything is right and you just take that leap. Even a plane Start moving gradually. Don't wait until you cannot be in one spot and gain 100 kilometers per second. It's not possible. For you to get to 100 kilometers per second, you'll have started moving from 0 to 0.1 to 1 to 2 to 5 to 20 to 50 before you can get 100 kilometers per second. So start. Now, this is huge. Learn to be present. I've paused to allow it sink in. You've got to learn to be present. Practice mindfulness. Some of us are just everywhere. Somebody's talking to you. You are listening, but you're not hearing anything. You're just there. You're hearing, you're not listening. Which one? Yes, you're hearing, you're not listening. Yeah. And person says, what did I say? What are you even saying, Seth? I can't, what are you saying? It just went off me. No, you are not listening. Practice being present. Practice being present. When you can practice being present, you will do much more. And another thing that can help you to stop self-sabotaging is journaling. I learned the art of journaling recently and I started it. And I found out that in journaling, it gives me time to breathe, to think about the day, gives me time to look at things, time to decide what I want to do the next day. Journaling has helped me. I'm not there yet. I'm still learning it. I'm still trying it. Sometimes it feels odd, but I found out journaling helps. So if you want to get out of self-sabotage, number one, admit it. Number two, talk to a trusted friend about it. Number three, get an accountability partner. Number four, bite the bullet. Number five, be your friend. Be a friend to yourself. Be real. Number six, make small changes. And number seven, learn to be present. Practice mindfulness. Learn to be present where you are. Be present. And of course, you can only do all of this if you really know who you are and what you want in that particular area. So that's it for today. So I want to encourage you as you go into this week and in this beautiful month of November, decide not to self-sabotage. Decide to be your best self. Decide that whatever you dream, you can be. Paint that picture. See yourself in that mood. Decide to work towards it and to become real. And until I come your way next week, Monday, 7:45 on Knocks to Nuggets, never ever forget this. Together, we win. Oh, before I sign off, a big thank you to everyone on this call. Thank you so much, every single person that has joined me. I'm grateful. Thank you for those of you on Instagram as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Thank you, everybody. Instagram, see you on Wednesday. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. See you next week, Monday at 7:45. And never forget again, together we win. God bless you.